We are at 12 o'clock in beautiful sunny wintry day of Jerusalem. If you ask me, January, February are the best time, the best month to come. It's a little bit cold, it might rain from time to time, but mostly it's sunny like that. And there are less tourists. No, now there's no tourists at all, but you know what I'm talking about. Then that might answer one of those questions. August is an amazing time to come, but it's hot and humid. Then prepare to sweat. Now it's chilly and nice. You don't need a coat. Something like this. You see some guys are walking with t-shirts, short sleeve t-shirt, and yes, it is. It is nice here. I think you know that for me, everyone who believes in Jesus is a Christian, and I'm trying not to enter into Greek Orthodox, Catholic wars. I mean, people are people, and if they believe in Jesus, it's more than enough for me. Then when I meet a couple, that one of them is Catholic, the other one is Greek Orthodox, I don't know about you, but I'm happy. Then today at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, I will made a tour for the Greek Orthodox cross is for Vladislav Tomic, and the Jerusalem cross is of Marcia. I hope that I'm not destroying your name. Marcia G. Here's if you have your name in English and Hebrew. And it's almost the middle of November. I just read that almost 40,000 new patients we have in Israel, which is a little bit sad, but I will try to be positive and negative in the idea of COVID. I don't know why I'm laughing at it. People are suffering now, but I'm trying to avoid it. That in that case, the church is mostly empty. The people that you see here are local people and students, and this is the father and the son that forced his son to do whatever the father asked me to do. It's so funny. It's so funny, but he's in the age that he accepted. It reminds me of my daughter. And then we will visit the church together with the Catholic and Greek Orthodox. Now, it's in that church is amazing. Mostly in every church that we are visiting, it's or Catholic church or Greek Orthodox church. That church belongs to everyone. You will find here Armenian, you will find here Catholic, you will find here Pravoslav, Greek Orthodox, Maronite, Copts, name it, they're here. Then in that case, it's a celebration for me. Instead of looking at the bad side of everyone else, try to look at the good side. Everyone believes in Jesus. Everyone thinks this in a way the same. Maybe they are doing it in a different way. They have different perspective, but it's the same idea. Then let's study, let's learn to accept people instead of hating each other. And what you're going to see here, except for the amazing blue sky without even one cloud, is mostly 11th, 12th century church. Their chapels belongs to the Greek Orthodox, and you can see that they are now renovated it. Vladimir, Tomic, it's in front of you. St. James Chapel is the left one. The middle window is of the chapel of Mary Magdalene, who saw Jesus after the resurrection, and where the two guys are standing, it's the 40 Martyrs chapel. And here you can see the facade of the church from the 12th and 11th century. That chapel is the Frank's chapel. It used to be another entrance to the church. You had to climb up and enter. I will show you the entrance from the other side. And that is one of the Via Dolorosa station. And if I'm talking about the Via Dolorosa stations, I'm moving to Marcia G. That is a Catholic chapel. That's where they stripped Jesus from his clothes. Then to the right, there's a door that will lead you to the Ethiopian Chapel. Now we can see the Ethiopian monk stands there. Here it is. And to the right, Armenian Chapel. And another Greek Orthodox chapel as well, with a beautiful dining room and a water system. And now when we know the idea that everyone believes in that church, almost every Christian accept that place as the crucifixion place, as the burial site of Jesus, the tomb of Jesus, and the resurrection. Let's talk about the name. The Catholic Marcia called that church Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Sepulchre in Latin, tomb. Church of the Holy Tomb. The Greek Orthodox calls it the Church of the Resurrection, because the story of the tomb of Jesus, of that place, is not about the tomb, it's about the resurrection. And Gracia, I accept the Greek Orthodox part here than Vladislav, Tomic. In that case you won, but I'm kidding. I prefer that name mainly because it's the resurrection, and that is the main story of Jesus. And now when we know it, let's make a tour together with it. Oops. Let's enter the church. That part, the Greek Orthodox part, is mainly for the Arab the local Arab. It's in Arabic. Inside the church, it's in Greek. It looks like that. Yeah, it is closed. Then I cannot go in. But let's climb up to the church. I mean, what do we climb up? We enter into the church, but we have to climb up if we want to see the Golgotha, because the Golgotha is a small hill that you cannot see because the Christians build here kind of a plaza, because the idea is that they will see the upper part of the crucifixion. And don't worry, we will visit that place later on. Let's do it according to the story. Then we are climbing up. Now, the Jerusalem cross is used by everyone. But today it's going to be, for our tour, it's going to be the Catholic one, because it's unique. It's unique cross for Jerusalem. And as you can see, it's quite empty here. Remember the Frank's chapel that we saw from the outside? Here it is. And that used to be the door. If we take that, close it out, and we can actually enter. You can see the handle. Then that's where they strip Jesus from his clothes. And from right now, both of you, you're one. And the stories are well known by Greek Orthodox and Catholic. Then, it's so beautiful to see, just like your crosses, the chapel of the Greek Orthodox, which is the inner one, and the chapel of the Catholic are together. See, we can live together happily ever after. Then Garcia and Vladislav. Let's talk about what we see here. Then, for that, let me sit. This is where they nailed Jesus into the cross. And you can see here, beautiful mosaic wall. It's new, nothing is old except of the Crusader mosaic of the Ascension. It's not old because the last time that their church been destroyed was by the Christians themselves, not by the enemy of the Christians, and it was set on fire in 1808. Then this is evidence from 12th century, the rest is 19th century here, and later on you can see that at the Greek Orthodox Chapel. To the left, you can see Mary, and later on you will see that she's got a spear in her heart. This is the Pietà, the suffering Mary, Mother Sutter. Let's think about the mother. At the presentation at the temple, which is a Jewish tradition, it's the firstborn son ceremony. When you're reaching the temple, you have to donate something. And poor people used to donate 2 doves, 2 pigeons. That's what the Holy Family donated, actually sacrificed. And Saint Simon, a priest from the temple, came to Mary and said, Mary, your son will die in front of your eyes. It will be like a spear will enter your heart. From that moment, I'm talking about the first 40 days of Jesus, Mary didn't smile. The mother knew what will happen to a firstborn son, the only son. Not easy. And that will be at the Catholic part. At the Greek Orthodox part, we will see the crucifixion itself. And now when we know it, let's first visit the Catholic part. And guess what? I will bless the Greek Orthodox cross as well. Like good life. And Marcia, I don't know if you told your friend that you're doing it. But Vladislav, Tomic, someone loves you very much. All together, we are family. You can see the crucifixion, the nailing to the cross by the Roman soldier, the mother, and Mary Magdalene. What can I tell you? Not easy sin, not easy sin for a mother. The spear in her heart. The monk, that Greek Orthodox monk, I will go backward. I don't know why he doesn't like me to take a video. Then I will explain you about the Crucifixion Place from afar. And then I will go to bless it with the idea that he might ask me to stop taking the video. I will stop doing it and I will continue later on. But at least you will see it from here. You will see there the crucifixion place. You see the lady that goes out. That is the exact crucifixion spot. To the right, it's John the disciple. To the left of Jesus is the mother. While Jesus was on the cross, he asked John to take care of his mother. He is suffering now, and now he's on the cross. Remember, it's 12:30 now. See the beautiful art that renovated lately. And the bedrock is covered with glass. Yeah, he didn't say anything now. Maybe because of the Greek Orthodox cross, because he is a Greek Orthodox one. Maybe, maybe not. From here, you can see another part of the church that we are heading now, and that is the tomb area. We saw the crucifixion. We are living now the Calvary, Golgotha. Let me show you a mosaic wall from 1990. But before that, we were on top of the Golgotha, and the lower part of it is in front of you. Another part of the Calvary, the Crucifixion Place, the Golgotha, and we will enter to a Greek Orthodox chapel. I don't know if you saw from the window, the Greek Orthodox monk actually blessed us. And that is where Adam Chapel is. Which Adam? Adam? From Eve, Adam and Eve. And the Golgotha is above us. And the Chapel of Adam is there. Here you can see part of the Golgotha, and remember when he died, and it will happen soon, around 3 o'clock. Some drops of blood will go through the cracks, and people will resurrect. According to the Greek Orthodox, one of them was Adam, from Adam and Eve. Vladislav, Tomic. But you are, as you can see, together. Now let's see what we saw. We saw the Crucifixion Place. And now we are right there. That is where they purified the body of Jesus. Joseph of Arimathea asked Pontius Pilate and actually begged Pontius Pilate to get the body of Jesus and to bury him before the holiday, before Passover. And that's actually happened and shows us how important Joseph of Arimathea was. They purified the body of Jesus, and then look at the mother face. Can't you understand her? Of course we can. And that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bless the crosses of both of you together. You can see that it's shining. And that's shining because of the anointing oil. It smells amazing. And that chapel belongs to the Catholic and the Greek Orthodox and the Armenian nun, Marcia, Vladislav, sorry. We are together. Armenian chapel. But the most important thing is the tomb. We're expecting to see a different kind of tomb. We're expecting to see a cave, but the cave been destroyed so many times, and what left for us is the tomb. Now the tomb is new. The structure, sorry, the tomb is old, but the structure is new. It's from 19th century. Look how beautiful it is from here. And soon, when I will stand up again, I will show you that there are two chapels. The first chapel is with the candle, and that is the angel chapel that took care that no one will steal the body of Christ, and the inner part is the tomb. Although it belongs to the Greek Orthodox, the Catholic has got rights here. Here it is. People are together. That side you can see a beautiful Greek Orthodox Vladislav actually. Place and by your name, Tomic. I suspect, but I'm not sure that you are Vladislav. Then you can feel it on now. You can see the table, the second table. This is the onculum, the center of the word, according to the Greek Orthodox. Totally typical Greek Orthodox chapel. Beautiful cathedral. And now we can see, oh, now there are people. Before that was empty. You can see the candles. And the inner part is the tomb himself. That is a Catholic place. You can see two circles here. One with a star or the sun. The other one is not. I'm standing here together with your crosses. And that's where Mary Magdalene was standing on Sunday when Jesus, and not Jesus, then I won't stand there, was standing right there. And Mary Magdalene asked him, "Did you see my Lord?" And he said, "It's me, but don't touch me yet. I'm not ready yet and didn't reach my Father yet." Here it is in front of you. And together as a family. I love the idea of Greek Orthodox and Catholic and everyone together. Love is so important, and especially if you love Jesus, then in that case it's not a problem to anyone. Tomic, Garcia G, here we are together. Next chapel will be the Prison of Christ, which is a Greek Orthodox one. But don't worry, Garcia, I will take you later on together with Tomic to another Catholic part. I'm kidding. I will take you, but it's not a competition. Think about crucifixion. You reach that area, but it's busy. Then you have to wait. And that is the prison of Christ. It's not the praetorium. It's not where Pontius Pilate judged him. Caesar and the Patriarchs is a symbol of the Greek Orthodox. The eagle with the two heads. And that is the idea. You can see where the legs of Jesus were. He was tied to the columns. And let us go in. And as you can see, the church is mostly empty. I love this icon of Jesus. Jerusalem in heaven is in front of you, above you. Beautiful one is here. About the art, most of it is not old. That church was destroyed in 1808 and everything was burned down. The artists are not well known, and the idea is of it. It's not well known because it's not important. What is important is the church itself, the story. Here you can see St. Helen with the Bishop of Jerusalem finding the true cross, and we are heading to that chapel. Entering to the Armenian chapel. You see Anastasia that explained the tour guides about the art. And she will explain you that that wall is from 12th century and that wall is from 11th century, and the colors of the new decoration of the Armenians are in the colors of the flag, which is a difficult thing because one of the status quo rules mentioned no national flags. Then it's not a national flag, it's just the colors of the Armenians flag. I won't disturb her, and we will go straight down to the lower chapel. But look how beautiful it is. When I'm reaching that place, I'm always thinking about Ruby. my Armenian friends from Australia. Now, that is Armenian painting. You can see that it actually described the 7th century, the 6th century, 629. Actually, the 7th century, and that's where they brought back the real cross, the true cross that was stolen or was taken by the Persian, but that marks the Armenian chapel. Look at the tension between the Catholic Armenian. That is already Armenian painting. That tells you that from here down there, it's Armenian. It's a Catholic chapel. Then let's go down. This is where St. Ellen found the true cross. I don't want to disturb them. Then first I will bless the crosses. That's the exact spot. Then let's wait for them to go, and I will continue to talk. I'm not leaving them. I will talk, try to be as quiet as I can. Then together with me, it's your two crosses. Let me put it on me, on my legs. That is the lowest part of the church. The lowest part, it means that it's the oldest part. That used to be a quarry at the time of King Herod. Then when he died, no one paid them the check. Then the workers left. The Jews used it as a quarry, as a burial site, and we know that Jesus was crucified and buried here as well. And then later on, the Romans used it as their site of the crucifixion, because it was outside the city, outside the walls. You must understand that if you do have a quarry here, it's not in the middle of the city. Then in that case it was neither. When St. Ellen came around 335, they were looking for evidence of Jesus' life, of Jesus' crucifixion, and according to what we know, right there they found 3 crosses. They realized that it might be the 3 amazing crosses. Remember, Jesus was crucified with another 2. Then they looked for a sick woman or man. First cross touched it, nothing happened. The second cross touched it, nothing happened. The third cross, I think you know exactly what's happened. Then this is the chapel of the true cross, the finding of the true cross. Later on, we use it as a water system. You can see the bucket holes right there. And you'll see later on that the walls were covered with the plaster. And now when we know it, let me show it to you. You can see the plaster right here. And if you will pay attention, you will see the colors on top of it, of some crosses as well. And the only thing that's left from the 12th century here is that, the crucifixion. So you can see the hands of Mary. The body is the lower body of Jesus. And as we believe John, you can see the heel of John. Why that actually part, fresco, survived, the rest not so? Because here there was something that blocked him, and for hundreds of years. And then when they took it off, they found important crusader fresco, 12th century. Let's climb up. Excuse me. Thank you. אני משתמש בהמון דברים שאמרת לי. Then, look how beautiful it is, and let's climb up slowly, slowly. Tomic and Marcia, G. Vladislav. Wow, you will see that we already been here. Then, what left for me to do is to enter to the tomb with the crosses without the video. What for the rest, if you want to watch that video, please subscribe my channel and send the link to everyone that you know. You're my only family for the last 2 years. Thank you very much. See you in my next video.